Welcome to my channel. Today I wanted to cover the IT management degree and kind of answer some questions that I've seen posted on Reddit, on subreddits, and the Facebook group. So I guess this video is kind of just going to be like defining the IT management degree and who it's for, or maybe rather who this degree is targeting. So hopefully this is kind of helpful for anyone considering this degree and maybe hopefully helping you either select it or select a different degree. I think the first thing to do is to define the degree, which is basically just letting you know that it is not an IT degree from the School of IT at Western Governors University. It is a business degree. And in a lot of posts that I've seen, people confuse it for a degree from the School of IT, which is a little bit misleading, only because the majority of your classes in this degree will be business related and not IT related. And so I just don't want anyone getting the wrong idea. While it does have IT management in the name, it is a business degree. So no certs. And certs are very powerful for people who are trying to get into IT, but not the end all be all. Anyways, what you'll learn is the second thing I want to kind of talk about. So if we go to the courses and competencies, you will see your generals, but you'll have a lot of business management classes, business core classes, human resources classes, and a few IT fundamentals and IT classes. So out of the 40 courses that are listed here, I counted about 6 of them being IT related or IT adjacent. And I can't speak to the Network and Security Foundations class because I took a course at a community college which covered this course, so I didn't have to take Network and Security from Western Governors University, but I'm sure it's a good course and you'll learn a lot of good information. However, the other courses that you're taking are very surface level IT. I would say foundational, but you're not really diving into troubleshooting or really understanding the topics, mostly just definitions of like what a database is, what a LAN versus a WAN versus a MAN is, and networking, and just different operating systems. But it's hard to even say foundational because it's just so surface level. You are, like I said, getting the definition and then kind of getting out of there. The class that you'll probably learn the most in that I've taken so far is Information Systems Management. This class covers a decent amount of IT, but again, it's not much at all. So from that, the remainder of the 34 courses that you'll be taking are a mixture of business core classes and general education classes. So not a lot of IT there. The next point is who should pursue this degree, or in my opinion, who I think should pursue this degree. I work in IT currently. I am a network administrator, and so I'm pursuing this degree mostly to just finish up my degree that I've been pursuing for quite a while. And usually the people that I think will gain the most from this are those who are looking for promotions within their organizations, and also people who have been passed up from promotions because of a lack of education or experience, which education counts towards. Because a lot of times in job descriptions, you'll see you can qualify to even apply if you have like a bachelor's degree and like 1 year of experience But if you don't have that bachelor's degree, then you need like 4 or 5 years of experience, even though you might feel qualified for the job. So this can satisfy that requirement. I think other people that would benefit from pursuing this degree would be those who are interested in wanting to like start a business, because it's a business degree. You learn a lot about how to run a business and like HR, things that you don't really think about when you think of business. So it's like a very good overview of everything that you need to know at a very basic level, again, because it is, at the end of the day, just a degree, and the experience will always be more important. But another category of people who might benefit from this degree are people who are pursuing IT sales. And that's because you learn about sales and operations, supply chain, management. Let me see, what's another one? Project management too. I don't know too much about tech sales, but from job descriptions that I've read, I feel like this degree would probably satisfy some of the requirements for that. So this next part is who I don't think would benefit a lot from this degree. And keep in mind, this is all just purely my opinion based off of my experience in IT, and really just trying to clarify things, not tell you what you should or shouldn't do. But per the subreddits and Facebook posts, I've seen a lot of people who want to get this degree because they think that it'll like give them a leg up on other people who are applying for like entry-level IT jobs, or even like associate-level IT jobs. But in my opinion, from the classes that I've taken, I don't think that you would really be qualified for like an associate level job, like a network administrator, or even like a help desk analyst, or help desk 2, help desk 3 analyst, because you just don't get enough experience in those realms from this degree to be competitive with others. The degree itself will be competitive when you're in like the HR stages, but when it comes to like technical interviews, if this is the only experience or exposure you have to IT is from this degree, I don't think you benefit a lot from this degree. Not to say you can't get a job with just this degree in like help desk. It's possible, but I think it's a lot more difficult. With that being said, it's purely my opinion and based off of my experience. Everyone's experience is different, and you might find somewhere that really just needs someone who has like familiarity with terms in IT, which you will get exposure to here. But as far as the experience and practical application of IT knowledge, I don't think that you get that from this degree alone. Another part I wanted to discuss is like, I kind of touched on this before, but people who benefit the most from this degree are people who are already in IT, who are looking to move into like upper management. And also, like I said, those who are looking for promotions, and a degree is just one of the things that they need to satisfy certain requirements. And those who have been passed up on promotions because of their lack of education, especially if you want to move into like upper management, like CISO, CIO, positions like that, which require probably a bachelor's degree, or would be very difficult to get without one in certain industries like the public sector, because a degree, as silly as it can sound, they really do hold a lot of weight when you get up into those levels of the job. People really care about optics, and a degree is one of the ways that you can just get past those requirements and really shine with your technical experience. Jobs that I think you can get with this degree and no IT experience at all. So like if you're fresh out of high school and this degree is your only experience in IT and business and you're looking for a job in the IT field, I think you could probably get a non-technical management role because this is so business focused and management focused. A non-technical or a non-like working manager position I think is obtainable because no one's really going to escalate tickets to you since that's not really your role as their manager, but there are like working managers who are like the subject matter expert, like a help desk manager, for example, would have their tickets probably escalated to them if a technician didn't know how to do it. And I don't think you would be able to do that with this degree if you were going to that position. So all that to say, I think a non-technical management role you could get with this degree, and probably like an information systems manager as well, with a focus mostly on like the business side of things, not the technical side of things. And I also think you could probably get like a tech sales job with this degree. And like I said, I don't have a lot of experience in tech sales, but based off of what I was reading on job applications or job requirements, you could probably get into it with this just because it does cover business in general. And like I said, that category is jobs I think you can get with this degree and no other IT experience. So with that being said, jobs that you can get with this degree and IT experience are pretty, honestly, endless, but I would say probably comfortably get a help desk manager role if you're working in help desk right now and you get this degree and there's an opening for a management role, you probably get it. InfoSec manager, probably get that as well as long as you have InfoSec experience. Promotions, really this degree will open you up to promotions because of the education requirement that those promotions probably have. And also something else to consider is you could probably, with all of this knowledge, start your own like mom and pop shop IT company with your IT experience. So those are some jobs I think you get with this degree and experience. And the last thing I wanted to cover here is the appeal of this degree. I think after going through a lot of the subreddits and the Facebook posts, a lot of people are pursuing this degree because there aren't any certs. And while that's a pro in like getting through this degree faster, it's definitely a con in that if you're looking for technical experience, you're not going to get it with this degree. You'll get some, but just not a lot. It's also very appealing because, in comparison to all the other IT degrees, there's not a lot of, what's the best way to put this? It's not an easy degree by any means, at least for me. I think there's a lot that I've learned here, and I take a lot of time to like read the material that I'm getting because I'm not trying to fast track a degree. I really want to learn as much as I can from this degree, and these classes have a lot of very valuable information. But with that being said, it's faster than like IT degrees, but it's hard to even really compare them because this is a business degree, which is why it's kind of, I think, not a great comparison when people are trying to ask whether they should do an IT management degree or like a computer science degree or an IT general degree, because they're just not comparable. This is business and that's IT, which is probably like very obvious, but I think some people really get confused by that. But like I said, if you have experience in IT and you just want to get a degree to help you level up, this is a great one for that. I think the last thing I want to say is that if you're in this degree and maybe anything I said scared you because you don't have any prior experience in IT and you're like, dang it, I'm not going to get a job after this. Like, don't think that. I think the job opportunities will be there for you. But if you are looking to get into like a network admin position or an infosec position, it's going to require a lot of self-study. So look for ways to learn more constantly while you're pursuing your degree. And that sounds like a lot because likely a lot of people out there who are listening to this have full-time jobs, and school is already something that's added to that. But just like reading articles every day or doing 30 minutes of studying so that you could hold your own in a technical interview is going to be really important. And as long as you have the personality and the ability to continuously learn, you can do well. Just make sure that you self-study and you'll find a job with like not a lot of difficulty. Just remember that this degree is a business degree. I know I've said that a lot, but get it into your brain that this is a business degree, and you should not have the expectation that you'll come out of here being a subject matter expert in networking or cybersecurity or computer science. You will be really good with management on top of all the other skills that you have. So hopefully that this wasn't like too confusing. I tried to answer as many questions as I possibly could and provide some insight to this degree, but I know I probably messed some things up, so please feel free to leave a comment with questions. And if this video just like is absolutely terrible, I would be more than glad to refilm it if it needs updating or any additional clarification. So yeah, thank you for watching. I really appreciate the time and also the comments that people have been leaving. It's been very helpful in making sure that I'm providing like content that is actually helpful and not just me speaking into a void. So in any way that I can be helpful, let me know and I'll do my best to provide the content that's helpful. So yeah, thank you and have a great day.